Doing something very different today, going to the Ontario Convention Center. Welcome to Tamanon's TCGs, but today it's kind of a vlog where I go to pick up some cards that I had sent off to get graded the week before at the Long Beach Expo. That was mostly for coins and like gold, that kind of thing. I had dropped off some Wixoss cards going into the convention hall. You see it was a little busy, but not too bad. Heading right on in, gonna try to find PSA and pick up my cards. This was a special thing they'd only done, I think, this one time, where you could drop off at the convention the week prior for anything regular and higher with PSA and pick up in person again. So there's no mailing, none of that stuff, no waiting really. It was like just completely done in a week, which I thought was super cool. Less handle time on my cards. Kind of walking around here, I didn't look at a map prior. A lot of sports cards I don't know really anything about, but I really do love this whole vibe when people are niche. Got up to the PSA drop-off or submission form area. Turned out that if you dropped off, there wasn't really a separate line for you. You just had to wait in the submission, but that was fine. This line was pretty long. It just got longer as the day went on, but hey, I was picking up. I was happy. Waiting in line, I kind of talked to the guys next to me about what they were turning in, since, again, I know nothing about this, so I thought it was kind of interesting looking at them and what people were getting graded and why. I guess these were more personal for him, not really super rare, but just something that he really wanted for himself. I'm super excited, even though I already know my grades because of an accident going up here.
Did you see your grade already, or is this a surprise?
I saw it accidentally. I wish I had it.
Oh, no. Right here.
I'm so happy. 10?
10
Yeah.
right here.
All right.
Perfect. 9. That was the one you were sad. We got the last one, 10.
Perfect.
There you go. Banger.
So you guys should do that Long Beach drop-off meeting. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was sick. I'm really glad it came out. And then you already got a magazine and everything?
I'll take it. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. All right, and then your copy right here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Being super ecstatic with my grades, I head over to my buddy who actually has a booth at this convention. Just wanted to show off a little bit. He is a Wixoss friend. I just wandering around trying to find him. Didn't really see anything else that caught my eye since I was looking for anything not sports card related. I mean, I was hoping for any kind of PSA holders, but didn't find them. But found my buddy here. Hey, stranger.
What's up, bro?
How's it going? You want to see some grades?
Yeah.
Real quick for the YouTubes, what's your most good thing here?
Probably this card right here.
Nice. There you go.
And this one's cool just because there's only one. Yeah, there's only one in a 9.5. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh, if you want to film that on top of this.
There you go.
Sheesh, bro.
I'm set up too.
Wait. Oh, you already looked at it.
I did.
Yeah, you had
I did.
to.
I was
Oh,
so.
man, that's
both of them are
crazy,
10s, right? So I spent way too much on one of these, and then I pulled one. JC also showed me his Hirana question mark, which is in English, which is amazing because he pulled the Japanese one out of an English pack because the initial one was actually a mistake printing. He had to send it back to Japan to get the English one sent to him, which makes this the rarest question mark in the game. I might try to buy it.
Really?
After showing off the JC a bit, kind of wandered around, saw these really cool holders made of wood, but not really my style. Saw these Zion cases. I actually really love these. I actually had my backpack for it with me, with a little Tamba keychain on it. Was contemplating getting one of the boxes they had here, but the color that I wanted they didn't actually have in. Being that I'm not too much into sports cards, picked up my PSA and just headed home. And this was actually not the first time I had PSA grade some Wixoss cards. I actually filmed a lot of these openings over the past year, but hadn't really done anything with the video footage, so I'll slam them in the end of this since this is PSA related. And I know some people in the comments will be like, well, why are you grading PSA with blah blah blah? Look guys, I know that Wixoss, no one's gonna care that they're graded. Like, they have no extra resale value because I PSA graded them. This is specifically for me. I like how the slabs look, I like how they look together, I like that the cards are protected. It also is just like a extra special little thing of like, oh, this is, a 9 or a 10. I just personally like it. I don't think it's ever going to increase the value. I think that if you're going after grading the cards for an investment, and that's probably the wrong way to do it, but hey, try it if you want. Of course, one of the first things I had to get graded was my only question mark at the time, which was this red Tamba. Very stoked about this. And it is the 10. The 10s on the question marks are just ecstatic for me because of their rarity and how pretty they are. Just this encapsulation, it looks great with the PSA label there. Absolutely love it. On to the next one, we have this wedding Tama. The gold in this is just beautiful. The entire foiling. I mean, Wixoss, I gush about the foiling all the time, but this is absolutely one of my favorites. And it's a PSA 10. Honestly, I think at this point I've had quite a few Wixoss cards graded. I think they just grade very well. The cards are new. They're put together very nicely for the most part. Every once in a while you get some centering issues, so maybe a 9 or lower, but they just always come out really nice. I mean, they're great cards. And one of the few I got graded that was not Tama was this Congrats Arkwin in English. I just think this is a really cool moment in the game's history because card was so rare, people were fighting over it a lot, had like locals trying to win it, and getting the 10 on it, beautiful, love it. I kept 2 to actually play my deck, so I can use 2 of a different version, but I just wanted to get 1 PSA graded just to have it in my collection as part of the Wixoss English history supporting Tama. I had mentioned at the Burbank card show that I was looking for some PSA protector or something like that, and that's because specifically when I was at the Collecticon earlier in the year, I picked these up, which are lethal card protection, and you put the PSA slabs into them. They give them a really nice, they're basically bricks after that. I really like how they look and feel. I actually ended up decorating some of these, which, I love doing that kind of thing for the shrine, so I love these. I ended up buying, I think, 20 of them in total, and I'm definitely going to use all of them. I'm going to pick up some more. I think they're just kind of like a cool little thing. I like them much better than just the soft sleeves or these PSA holders that were like this one color thing that's supposed to help them if they're dropped. I thought they're kind of ugly. I like these a lot more because they're completely clear, so you can do whatever you want with them. And speaking of the Zion cases again, I get this one card holder, just holds 1 PSA card. I think it's really kind of cute. Plan on bringing it with me if I ever travel, just to keep 1 card protection with me. If I want to take photos or whatever. And look how pretty these look in. They're lethal slab protectors, all shiny and good, and I could throw them across a room and probably run over them and they'd be perfectly fine, which I love. Going into the next batch of PSA I got these right here that are kind of, they're all special to me, but these 2 are the big special that I'm going to save till the end because they are probably in my top. So starting off right here, we're going with the Tau Tama. Not sure what they thought about, but I got the PSA 10. PSA 10 for smell, sniff sniff, and I think that's hilarious. I love it. 100 years in the future, somebody opens this up and smells some Tama perfume. I actually just found out the Valentine's cards smell like chocolate as well. So, and here's another, I think this is the blue Tama. Congrats. Very pretty. Love the dress. And of course it's a 9, not quite a 10, but hey, I'm going to take it. And when I was filming this again, I forgot I'd already opened up this one. And moving into the next one, we have a PSA 10 of the wedding signed. Another one I was really hoping to get a 10 for. I love the wedding ones. I just think the dresses are super pretty. And the signature, ecstatic. Most of these are exactly what I wanted, but I can be happy anyway. And then we have the one I'm not quite sure, a 5. I'm not really sure why it's a 5. I actually took a jeweler's loop to this later, and I can't see any problem with it. All I could think is it's the butt. Somebody was just like, nah, no anime butts here. It's got to be a 5. So I ended up getting another one of this. I'm going to send in, see if I can get something different. It is a little off-center, but honestly, the worst it should be is like a 7 or 8. That is the worst grade I'd had. And hey, I got a 10 on this. I love this one. This is the lithograph, which is like a 3D thing. It doesn't really show up too well on the camera, but it looks really fun in person. And a 10 with that, I'll put it next to the towel because it's one of those weirder promos that Wixoss does. And here we got the 10 Dark Tama. Immediately put that next to the statue that I have of her. Another one I was just really hoping, because it's kind of iconic, to get the 10 out of. Finishing up the stack, we have the first Tama ever printed. It was a 9, which I'm happy about because I have a bunch of these, but all of them are kind of a little messed up. It's older, the foiling is very kind of weird, so even getting the 9 I was very happy about. Yeah, so then we go to the last 2 that I have, which I am very, very excited to show. This first one, PSA 8, can take it. This was signed by the producer of Wixoss that I had met, and I actually showed in a video me asking some cringy questions to, and I was just super happy that it got graded at all. This was the one that was amazing. PSA Gemmint 10, signed by Mario Kata. I got this signed myself in person, got to meet her. It was super cool. I was like crazy when I got this, just couldn't stop staring at it. Like, It's my favorite card of my collection. Valentine's Day, Tama, congrats. Immediately put it into this case here just to protect it. Because what better way to protect a card with plastic than with more plastic? This is one that I had decorated. I had actually turned in multiple signed cards through PSA itself as well as a third party. And the third party ones PSA actually returned saying that they couldn't authenticate the signatures. But mine that I sent directly through PSA authenticated fine. So not really sure what that was about, but I went ahead and turned in the rest of my signed cards that I had signed in person to PSA myself. Really excited to get those back in, see what I get. Still have to wait a little while, but you know, here's hoping. Either way, they're kind of my prized possessions. Definitely going to be a mainstay in the shrine. And that is picking up my PSA graded Wixoss cards. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it's very different from the other content put out. Not that any of my content really has rhyme or reason. I'm just doing this for fun and kind of to promote the game so that Wixoss will stick around. If you've never played Wixoss, definitely recommend it, or at least collecting it because, you know, damn, the cards are pretty. But if you want to see more Wixoss Tama related content, go ahead and like and subscribe. I also will be doing some more stuff on different games in the future that aren't the big three. I can't promise anything consistent, but I'll be consistently inconsistent. Peace.